Yeah, so today I have a small 8x8. Tuff Shed usually has metal joists that come standard, but they have a model called the KR, and the KR has wood instead of metal for the foundation. Which I believe is a little bit more cost efficient. Don't quote me, because I'm not sure. I gotta find my 8-foot and length boards, which I believe are gonna be underneath. Yeah, they're gonna be underneath all the flooring and roof sheathing. So, well, today you can watch me do my install, and I'm just gonna talk. I'm just gonna talk about stuff, talk about life. Got a lot of pieces to unload. Not too many pieces though. I gotta get my knife. Where? Oh, where? There it is. Ka-tow. These should be my 8-foot boards. One thing about a small 8x8, it doesn't take long it does not take long to install. These are supposed to be pre-cut. Sometimes they're not. Typical install for an 8x8 is anywhere from 1 hour and 30 minutes to 3 hours. And sometimes I'm longer on the road than I am actually doing a build. I'm gonna crank this compressor up, and I'll see you in just a minute. All right, my compressor is ready to rock and roll. Gotta grab my guns. First thing I usually do is oil them up. I got 3 guns. Framing nailer. I got this here siding nailer. And then I've got my roofing done. And I just put about 3 or 4 drops of oil in there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start fastening this in. And of course, for any contractor who's watching this, you already know how it goes. But anyhow, so I recently had a birthday back in November, and I need a pencil. Usually on my birthday, or around my birthday. Where's my pencil? Nope. Come on, there it is. So usually around my birthday, I start to reflect. And I reflect on the past year, and then I look ahead and try to envision what the next year is going to be like. And then right around Christmas time, life tends to slow down. And when life slows down, you get a lot of time to reflect. And of course, the new year is coming, And people love to make resolutions for the new year. Well, I also like to set resolutions and goals and to look ahead. Make sure that this is square with the house. Three feet off this fence, 3 feet off the back fence. Typically, for homes, it's going to be either 5 feet off the property line or 3 feet off the property line. Sometimes the fence is the property line. Gotta square this platform up. Alright, now I gotta go grab blocks in my level and block this bad boy. Yeah, so I start thinking about goals and resolutions for the next year. I think about the past year. I reflect a lot, and I love to reflect on what I did, what I accomplished, how I've grown as a person, people that I have spent time with, people that I have grown in life and relationship with. And then I like to look ahead to see what I would like to do, what I'd like to see better. And in that process of goal setting, I typically like to think about my values so that when it comes to making those goals and making a plan to accomplish them, I can do so based on my values so that I know that I'm living my best life. And when hard decisions present themselves, I can very easily and quickly make a good choice because I understand my values and I can make a choice based on my value system. I'm gonna go grab my level this. I'm gonna go ahead and put the floor on, and then I'll come get you when I start installing the walls. Alright, I got my platform on, and I got these pieces of board because it's muddy out here, and this floor tracks very easily, and so I like to do my best to not track mud on a brand new product. Sometimes you just can't help tracking mud, but I mean, if I can try to add a little extra and just have a little care in what I'm building, then that goes a long way. Which brings me back to values. And one of my core values is excellence, which excellence, I think, is perfecting your craft. And I think it's having a care for nice things and making nice things, and there's a certain quality and so I value excellence. And so when I go to goal setting, when I do set goals, what I typically like to do is ask myself, what do I want to do? What do I want to have? And who do I want to be? And it's a holistic approach to going after things in life. What do I want to do? That could be business, that could be running marathons, that could be all sorts of things, adventures. Well, what do I want to have? Well, I would love to have a brand new MacBook Pro so I can make better content, more content, because my computer's so slow. And then who do I want to be? And this is part of my character and self-development, self-mastery. And so when I think to myself, oh, I value excellence, and I want to make excellent things, and I want to have excellent things, and I want to carry myself in an excellent way. If I want to manifest those things in my life, that first needs to happen on the inside. So I need to become a man of excellence so that I can practice excellence. I'm gonna go grab the next wall. You know, I like what Matthew McConaughey said in his Oscar speech about his hero, and how his hero is the version of himself in 10 years. Always in process. I wish you could smell this brand new fence. It smells like a freshly lined sauna. Cedar. Smells so good. Gotta grab my Dolly. This Dolly here in my hand, this is the good stuff. This is my helper. This Dolly is my second man. It helps me so much. Of course, this is a 8x8. This is only a 8-foot wall, so it's not as heavy as some of them. That means I can just pick it up and move it wherever I want. But it always saves me a lot of struggle. I forgot to set my gun up over here. Not a problem. They have these boards on here because when they stack the walls on top of each other, they don't want paint to get on the interior studs. They usually put these on there when the walls are still wet, so it gets stuck on there. And what's rinky-dinky about it is that this shed is a customer second coat. And so if there's a problem peeling or stripping of the wood because these things got stuck on there, I can't fix that. And the customer, I feel like, doesn't get as good of a product as he ought to. Guns in place for this next wall. I'll grab my helper over here and go grab it. I'm doing this at a weird angle. Golly. Right now, the last wall. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and nail these walls into the joist. Go ahead and put my trusses on, roof sheathing, and then my trim boards, and the door, and then the shingles, clean up, and that's it. And I'll grab you guys in just a little bit. Gotta hop up here and measure for the ridge vent that's gonna go on before installing this roof sheathing here. You know how I was saying about becoming a man of excellence so that you can then do excellent, practice excellence. And 2 1/4 is what I'm measuring from the tippy top point, the ridge vent. I was just thinking, like, how do I actually become a man of excellence then? And I'm by no means anywhere near what I envision, but I think that's where it starts. It starts in your thinking. It starts with a vision. I envision who I want to be, and then I start putting in the repetitions to become that person. And I think something from the Bible that I think I really take note of is taking responsibility for the small things, so then you can then manage the bigger things. And I think that's where you start. If you want to do awesome things in your life and be this awesome person, you got to start with the small, mundane, day-to-day operations. Taking care of the little things. And this is just my opinion. I'm not a professional, but Alright, well, it is done, and my watch just said I made my 10 flights. It's called going up the stairs, a flight. It says I made my goal for 10 flights. I don't know that I did that much, but who cares? Anyhow, I'm cleaning up now, and it usually takes about 10 minutes to clean up, not too long. Well, I got here at 10 o'clock, started unloading and putting things together about 10:15, and it's 12 o'clock now, 12:07. So about 2 hours to install. It's pretty good. Took an hour and a half of driving to get here. It's going to take an hour and a half drive back. And so that's about 3 hours on the road. It was about 30 minutes loading up this morning. Maybe a little longer, but whatever. I'll say 30. So by the time I get home, it'll be close to a 6-hour day. Well, I'll tell you what. Well, I'm all finished.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay if I let the dogs out for a minute?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything was okay then?
Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
How was the film?
Well, it's great.
You're going to be a movie star.
Huh?
You'll be a movie star.
I don't know about that, but...
Let me just let these guys out.
Hey.
Let's basil next one.
Hey, Lemon. How are y'all?
All right, so... Chris, there was something on top of the roof. What is it called?
Ridge vent?
Yeah, what is that?
It's this.
Oh, okay, pardon me. Okay.
So what that does is all the hot air
Yep.
that's inside the shed in the
Yep.
summer, hot air rises, and so that vent lets the air escape out,
Okay.
and it cools it off.
Yeah. Yeah. And was it level? Was it pretty bad level? Did you have to...
Oh no, not at all. I mean, you can see the front; it's even, and this back corner is a little higher.
Yep.
But I didn't have any trouble.
Good man.
Just a few blocks.
Was there a shelf that you have to put in the shelf? Was there...
I don't have a shelf for this one.
Oh, okay.
They didn't have one on the in the package.
Yeah. Should I? Because I think I paid for it. Should I just let them know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you paid for it, definitely.
Yeah.
And we have a warranty tech.
Oh.
And so anything that's you have I want to say you have a 1-year warranty.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Yep.
So any trouble you have within the year, they'll come out and they'll fix it up.
Oh, awesome.
And
Did they leave you with? I guess I'm supposed to put some final painting on it. Or something?
yes, sir. I have two cans of paint
Okay, good.
that I'll leave with you.
Okay, cool. Can I look inside?
Absolutely.
Let's see what's going on. Let's see how it. Oh my Lord! Look at this! Holy cow! Nice. Oh yeah.
Honey.
How long have you been doing this, Chris?
I've been with Tuff Shed for about 2.5 years.
Are they pretty good?
Sir?
Are they good for you? Are they good company?
They are. They keep me very busy.
Yeah. That's good, right?
And I think they have a really good product among other shed manufacturers. And
versus the others. And Chris, should I paint that plywood?
you don't have to.
No, it's treated, right?
It's pressure treated.
Oh, okay, got your partner. Yeah. Yeah. Boy, I can't believe how quickly you did all this. Holy smokes!
Yeah, it's a lot of,
You work by yourself, huh?
I do. And a lot of times when I show up and I got all the parts on the trailer, and customers are like, are you sure?
I know. It's like, are you sure? Yeah.
Go ahead and wheel this back to the truck. Let's see. Carry as much as I can. All right, I'm gonna go around and take some pictures. One on the inside. And of course, it comes with 2 keys,
Oh, okay, cool.
and
Good.
you can twist it to the right to lock it.
Okay.
And it's got this handle on the inside, so
Nice.
it'll always open,
Okay.
even though it's locked. So you can't get locked in.
Okay, good. That's good to know. That's good to know. I'll check that now. Is that all right, Chris?
Yeah, totally. And trying to think what else
Boy, great
I might
job,
need to
Chris.
tell you.
Really, nice job. Okay. Professional job, mister, I'll tell you.
Thank you.
Chris, do you do any other work besides, do you do any other type of work?
I don't typically,
Okay.
just because they keep me so full time,
Yeah, very good.
and
You don't have a business card, do you, by chance?
I don't.
Okay.
But my number, I called you this morning.
Yeah.
That's my number.
Okay. All right, Chris. Yeah. Well, I think, yeah, you should someday maybe have your own business.
I have thought about building a sauna company
Really?
to build saunas,
Yeah.
and just because it lines up with my values, with health and wellness, and
Yeah.
it's a step up. It's a similar kind of building
Have
I'd
you
like to
built any?
do. I haven't built any. I have some parts in my garage.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
You're getting close.
I am. But
Awesome, Chris.
yeah, I have thought about building a company that niches in saunas,
Yeah.
and just because I think they're
They're worth their
investment.
Do you have a
They're-
sauna yourself?
I don't. The only sauna I'm able to access is at the gym, and but I go in there and I talk to guys, and they say they will drive an hour just to come for the sauna.
Wow.
And
Do you work out a lot?
workout. Besides sheds, I do ultra marathons, so I do long distance running,
Oh my lord.
and I will run. Like in October, I did a 62-mile race in Uwharrie Forest, if you know where that's at.
No.
It's south of
So,
here,
yeah.
towards
How many marathons have you run?
quite a few.
No problems with the knees or joints or anything?
No,
What kind of shoes do you wear?
Hocus.
Okay, yeah.
These are a little beat up
Yeah.
that I'm wearing, but
I wear Brooks now, so I stick with Brooks now.
But yeah, I think I just think active movement, blood flow is what you want, and sauna does that for you. It'll give you a cardio workout just sitting still.
Oh my lord.
So
Okay.
it's yeah, something I've thought about but
Jeez.
haven't.
Man, if you ever do that, let me know. I mean, that would be. I'm just getting back into running now, but I've run a few marathons. We just came down from upstate New York.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never been to New York.
No?
Mm-mm.
Well, there's a big difference central New York, upstate New York, and downstate New York. We're from upstate, so.
Yeah, I hear I always hear comments on how beautiful it is upstate.
Okay. Yep.
Just the woods and the nature, and
Do you buy your shoes and running equipment from like Fleet Feet or?
I have
Where'd you go?
once before.
Yeah. Or did you go to Roadrunner?
Roadrunner, I have bought these from roadrunner.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get a discount if you remember.
That's right. Yeah. How long you been running?
Full time since 2018.
Did you run in high school?
I played soccer.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty aerobic going back and forth.
Yeah, and I guess as I got older, I just envisioned continuing to be active,
Yeah.
and I began running because I wanted to be active. But then what actually initiated it was stress.
Yeah.
I was stressed out about work,
Yeah.
and so I started to run to
Ever
release
since
all
I-
that tension.
Yeah, I had some knee issues, and I've been slowly getting into it slowly, like the last 6 months, but without running, and stress is like, it was a big difference when you're running. You're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
It helps bring clarity to what's
Well
in my
said.
mind.
Now, do you have a family?
I'm married.
Okay, good man.
I don't have any children,
No?
not yet.
Okay, well, you're a young man, so. How old are you?
35.
Oh man, you're the future. You're the future, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris did a great job.
Thank you. All right, folks, that's a wrap. I guess in conclusion to values, crafting a life that you want for this next year, it's just going to be easier when you know what you value, so you can make good decisions. That's it. That's all my thoughts off the cuff. Off the cuff thoughts with Chris Silverman.